Operating system covers a wide range of topics, which includes basic operating system concepts, functions, and features of CPUs, as well as the overall process of installing and maintaining operating system. If you're searching for an operating system and want to figure it out, here are some topics we would like to learn with you. Are you ready? Apparently, we're talking about operating system fundamentals. Under this, we have the history, meaning, fundamentals and functions, the history of operating system. The operating system was divided into 4 generations. The first generation is the Unix operating system. The second generation is OS 360. The third generation is the MS-DOS. The fourth generation is the Windows. Operating system lies in the category of system software. It basically manages all the resources of the computer. An operating system acts as an interface between software and different parts of the computer. The operating system is designed in such a way that it can manage the overall resources and operations of the computer. It controls and monitors the execution of all other programs that resides in the computer, which also includes the application programs and other system software of the computer. Some examples of operating systems are Windows, Linux, Mac OS, and more. An operating system is a collection of software that manages computer hardware resources and provides common services for computer programs. The operating system is the most important type of system software in a computer system.
Fundamentals and functions. Operating system fundamentals and functions are closely related concepts that describe the basic principles and key tasks that an operating system performs to manage computer resources and provide a platform for applications to run. The fundamentals of an operating system include 1. Process management. This operating system is responsible for managing multiple processes running on a computer system. It includes managing the creation, scheduling, and termination of processes as well as managing their resources, such as memory and CPU time. This function where a process scheduling must schedule processes to use the available CPU time efficiently and fairly. 2. Memory management. This operating system must also manage the memory resources of a computer system. It includes allocating and deallocating memory to processes as needed, and preventing processes from accessing memory that they do not have permission to access. This function where a memory allocation must allocate memory to processes in a way that maximizes system performance and minimizes the risk of memory-related errors. 3. File system management. This operating system must provide a way for processes to access and manage files and directories on a computer system. It includes providing mechanisms for creating, reading, writing, and deleting files, as well as managing file permissions and access control. This function must provide a file system that is easy to use, reliable, and secure. 4. Device management. This operating system must also manage the various hardware devices attached to a computer system, such as printers, keyboards, and network adapters. It includes providing device drivers to interface with the hardware and managing the allocation of device resources, such as interrupts and memory addresses. This function must provide a way for devices to communicate with the computer system and must ensure that devices are used efficiently and safely. 5. Security. This operating system must provide mechanisms to ensure the security of a computer system. It includes providing authentication and access control mechanisms to prevent unauthorized access to system resources, as well as mechanisms for detecting and responding to security breaches. This function must provide security mechanisms to protect the system from unauthorized access and malicious attacks. 6. User interface. This operating system must provide a user interface for users to interact with the computer system. It can take many forms, such as a graphical user interface, or a command line interface. This function must provide a user-friendly interface that allows users to perform tasks quickly and easily. Overall, operating system fundamentals provide the basic building blocks that all operating systems are built upon, and understanding them is essential for designing, developing, and maintaining modern operating systems, while operating system functions describe the specific tasks that an operating system performs to carry out these fundamentals.
Step-by-step download and installation of VirtualBox 7.0 version in Windows OS. Here are the step-by-step instructions to download and install VirtualBox 7.0 on Windows. 1. Go to the official website of VirtualBox at www.virtualbox.org and click on the Windows host link under VirtualBox 7.0 platform packages to download the installation file. 2. Once the download is complete, double-click on the file to start the installation process. 3. Follow the on-screen instructions to complete the installation. During the process, you may be prompted to allow the installation to make changes to your system. Click Yes to continue. 4. When the installation is complete, launch VirtualBox by double-clicking on the icon on your desktop or in the Start menu.
Step-by-step installation of Windows 10 OS on a virtual machine. But before we go on in the installation process, if you don't have any idea how to get a copy of Windows 10, we add another information about downloading the Windows 10 ISO file on a Windows computer. You can follow these steps. Visit the official Microsoft website. Go to the Microsoft Windows 10 download page using a web browser. You can find it by searching for Windows 10 download on a search engine. Select the Windows 10 edition. On the download page, you will find various editions and versions of Windows 10. Choose the edition that best suits your needs. Typically, you will want to select the latest version available. Start the download. You can use this file to create a bootable USB drive or burn it into a DVD for installation or upgrade purposes. Choose the language and architecture. Select your preferred language and the system architecture, 32-bit or 64-bit, that matches your computer's hardware. Save the ISO file. Choose a location on your computer where you want to save the downloaded Windows 10 ISO file. It's recommended to save it in a location where you can easily find it later. After selecting the appropriate options, the download process. The ISO file may be quite large, so it could take some time depending on your internet speed. If you are unsure about the architecture, you can check it in the system information of your Windows computer. Once the download is complete, you will have the Windows 10 ISO file saved on your computer.
Going back to installation, here are the step-by-step instructions to install Windows 10 on a virtual machine. Click on the New button in the top left corner of the VirtualBox window to create a new virtual machine. Give your new virtual machine a name. Select Microsoft Windows as the operating system type and choose Windows 10 64-bit as the version. Allocate the amount of RAM and CPU you want to use for virtual machine. For Windows 10, it is recommended to allocate at least 2 GB of RAM and 2 CPU cores. Next, create a virtual hard disk for the virtual machine. Select Create a virtual hard disk now and click Create. Click Create to finish creating your new virtual machine. Start a virtual machine by selecting it and clicking on the Start button. Virtual machine will start and you will see the VirtualBox window with the new virtual machine. Click on the Start button to the boot from the Windows 10 installation media. Once the installation is complete, you can customize the Windows 10 setting and install any necessary drivers. After the installation is complete, you can use Windows 10 on your virtual machine just like you would a physical machine. That's it! You now have Windows 10 installed in your virtual machine in a VirtualBox. In conclusion, operating systems are the backbone of modern computing, enabling users to interact with the software and hardware resources in a user-friendly and efficient way. We hope this educational video has left you feeling inspired and curious about the inner working of digital device we use every day. Thank you for joining us in this journey, and we would encourage to continue joining us to learn and explore the exciting world of technology.